fellow viewers, and
now the peanuts are...
Whoa! Hey, weren't you supposed to let me finish?
Oh, sorry. Guess I got ahead of myself.
All right, from the top. Hello, my fellow viewers, and...
Hi, John.
Will anybody let me finish? Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I've been... Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Super Chocolate Milkshake with a special guest, my sister, Krista with us. Say hello, Krista.
Hi.
Now, she is family, and this is Novemberfest, so she had to be a part of this review. I will give you fair warning, though. She is autistic, so some words may not come out right, and, you know. So, anyway, she had to be a part of this review after hearing about the subject matter. This is when the backstory comes in.
Now, the Peanuts are by far the greatest comic ever, going on for over 68 years, and getting TV specials, movies, including the one that just came out, toys, and even games. Charles M. Schulz really had his work cut out for him. The Peanuts has quite a cast of unforgivable characters like Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Schroeder, Pigpen, Sally, Peppermint Patty, Marcy, and many, many other different characters. I haven't forgotten about the main dog, Snoopy. He's the one that we all loved when we were little kids. Snoopy's wild imagination and never-dying energy has made kids recognize this comic as one of the greatest comics ever. The history of the game that we're reviewing goes back as far as the Atari 2600 in 1983, a game called Snoopy and the Red Baron. Little is known on this game besides the fact that it replaced an Atari 2600 game, Bugs Bunny. When we flash forward to 2006, yeah, a 23-year gap, we get Snoopy versus the Red Baron. This is our subject matter today. Major reviewers gave it a good to somewhat average response.
Very little information is known on this game, so this game is, every pun and no pun intended, an underdog of the PS2 era. So we're both here to give it the praise it deserves.
Now this game is absolutely great. I mean, I can't even tell you how great it is. Because I mean,
I'm a fan of the Peanuts.
Well, and then of course we also have like the Peanuts movie and such, the Peanuts, you know, and okay, maybe not at the same time.
Alright.
Now the first thing that gets me about this game is the historical value.
Are you saying that there's history behind this?
Why yes, Krista. Manfred von Richthofen, aka the Red Baron, was a real person that served in the German Air Force in the more interesting part of World War I. The time that airplanes flew was when the war went from get out, charge, back in, shoot at enemies, and rinse and repeat, to actual dogfights. Haha, see what I did there? Manfred von Richthofen and some other German ace pilots made separate squadrons and developed an air force off of that, which later becomes the Flying Circus. While he was in pursuit of a swap with camel, he was shot down, presumably by a Canadian captain and pilot, Arthur Roy Brown. So all this time, Snoopy is Canadian.
Wow, I did not know that. That is quite an interesting fact of history.
Well, now you know. I'm not sure that's what Charles M. Schulz had in mind, but it worked out in the end, because I applaud him. It was a good way of teaching kids history, which I solely believe that is what he had in mind.
Well, with the story out of the way, let's get on how well this game is presented.
Alright, before I really begin on this, if you don't think this death screen is cute, then you're obviously on something. Best death screen ever! Even when coming out in the late PS2 era, the graphics and the cutscenes actually look pretty good. And even the music, it makes you feel like you're really there.
You're right. I look ridiculous.
However, voiceover on the cutscenes doesn't look as good. I mean, to be honest with you, there was more emphasis inside the Peanuts cartoons than there was inside this game, which kind of sucks. And then sometimes, when it comes to the little voice bubble things, sometimes it's like they're not there. But they were supposed to be because you hear the radio single. So, I did even more research into the game and found out more about the game through Snoopy Flying Ace for the Backslacks 350. I found out that Snoopy versus the Red Baron was an early prototype for Snoopy Flying Ace due to budget and time constraints that came from Namco. And yes, Snoopy versus the Red Baron was done under Namco, not Bandai Namco, like the box of the title says.
Now, Krista, don't get me wrong, this still is a great game and it's still fun to play.
Okay, can we move along?
Why, yes. Yes, we can.
Now on to my favorite part. The controls! So, the gameplay and the controls follow off a simple principle called KISS. The sweet kiss. The kiss the girlfriend I wished I had would give me. By kiss, I meant they kept the controls simple. Left analog stick, or direction buttons, is your primary movement, and you can invert them if you want. Then X is for your primary weapon, that curiously never runs out of ammo. Square is your secondary weapon, that does run out of ammo. And the triangle is for a loop, circles for turning around quickly, L1 is brake, L2 is boost, and R1 and R2... do a barrel roll! Sorry, couldn't help myself. Technically it's an avion roll. But as you can see, they kept it simple and easy to understand. So the last thing to talk about is the multiplayer. There's 3 different modes: Top Dog, Flying Aces, King of the Skies. And it all features main characters from the game, and the Red Baron, as playable characters.
Only thing is, most of them have to be acquired in-game by shooting balloons and shooting letters and saving up 1,000 coins. But I'm not going to go through that effort just yet. I don't want to really spoil the ending for you.
Is it time?
Why, yes it is. The game presents itself well, the gameplay is great, and the story is very, very well done too. So this game gets a rating of an excellent 3. The reason why we gave it an excellent 3 is because I couldn't give it a harsh judgment. It's the Peanuts, and they all have some place close to our heart.
And I couldn't agree anymore. This game has my attention ever since you got out for my birthday.
Yep.
Which I thank you very, very much for it.
Why, yes it did. So, there will be a bonus video on this next year for most of the things that we didn't cover, like the Woodstock lighter and maybe some other things. But until then, happy Thanksgiving!
Barrel roll, barrel roll, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll, do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll.
Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please do me a huge favor and click that like button and subscribe. And of course, if you want any more videos that I do, there's 2 linked up inside the top corners of this video. And then if you want to check anybody else out, then of course there's YouTubers linked at the bottom of the video nicely in a row. They'll be grateful if you check them out too. So, see ya till next video. Later!